Welcome friends, let us continue to study about air compressor on my YouTube channel. Kindly like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. In today's lecture we are going to study about the construction and working of positive displacement compressor and particularly multi-stage reciprocating compressor. Single stage and multi-stage reciprocating compressor. When air or gas is compressed in one set of piston and cylinder, then it is known as the single stage reciprocating compressor. So here you can see in the animation, air is compressed in one set of piston and cylinder and then it is taken to the storage. While when air or gas is compressed in more than one set of piston and cylinder, then it is known as the multi-stage reciprocating compressor. So you can see that air is compressed in one cylinder, then it enters into second compressor where it is again compressed and then it is sent to the storage. So here the air is compressed in two piston and cylinder set and therefore it is known as the two-stage reciprocating compressor or it is a multi-stage reciprocating compressor. So in the multi-stage reciprocating compressor, when air is compressed in one stage, with as the pressure increases, temperature of the air also increases in one stage. Then after it is passed through the intercooler. It means it is passed through the cooling device where the temperature of compressed air is reduced but pressure remains constant. So after passing through the intercooler, the pressure of the air remains constant, that is the same pressure, and low temperature air enters to the second stage and then it is compressed in the second stage and then it is taken to the storage tank. So here you can see the three-stage compressor. So first air is compressed in the first stage compressor, then it is taken to the intercooler where it is cooled but pressure remains same. Then after it enters to the second stage of compressor where it is cooled, compressed. Then after it enters into the intercooler number 2 where its temperature is reduced. And then after it enters to the third stage of compressor where again it is compressed and then it is taken to the aftercooler, that is again it is cooled and then it is sent to the storage tank. It means instead of compressing the air in one stage, in one cylinder, here the air is compressed into the three stages or three piston cylinder set. Working. In this type of compressor, air is compressed in number of compressors, one after another, and it is cooled in the intercooler located between two compressors. Due to intercooler, the compression process is nearer to the isothermal process. And if the intercooler is not provided, the compression process will be polytropic process which requires the more work or particularly adiabatic process also. Clear? Let us see. Here you can see there is a three-stage reciprocating compressor. First stage is known as the LP, that is the low pressure cylinder where air from the atmosphere enters and it is compressed. Then after it enters to the intercooler where it is cooled. Then it enters to the second stage which is known as the intermediate pressure cylinder where it is compressed to the intermediate pressure. Then it enters into the intercooler number 2 where it is again cooled. Then after it enters to the third stage of the cylinder which is known as the high pressure cylinder where it is compressed and then it is sent to the receiver. And the process here, it can be polytropic process, adiabatic process or the isothermal process. So let us see PV diagram. Without considering clearance case, 4-to-1 air entry, 1-to-2 compression process, and this one is the polytropic compression process. This one is the isothermal process, 1-to-2 days and 1-to-2 double days, that is the adiabatic compression process. And at point number 2, 2 days or 2 double days, discharge valve opens, and at point number 3, discharge valve closes. So that is nothing but if air is compressed in one stage, then this can be the PV diagram. Now, if air is compressed in 3 stages, what will be the PV diagram? So let us see, take that example that it is compressed using the adiabatic compression process. Clear? So let us see. 1 to 2 days is my adiabatic compression process if it is a single stage, and 2 days it is a minimum work, that is the isothermal compression process, because during isothermal process work done required will be less. Now let us go for the multi-stage compression process. So in the low pressure cylinder, it is compressed from 1 to A. Again it is the adiabatic compression process, 1 to A, first stage compression process. Then it enters through the intercooler 1, where the pressure remains same but the temperature is reduced. So there will be a horizontal line. So 1 to B is nothing but the first intercooler where the pressure remains same but temperature is reduced. Now at point B, air again enters into the intermediate cylinder where it is compressed. B to C is the second stage compression process. When the air comes out from the intermediate cylinder at point C, it enters into the intercooler number 2. Again it is cooled at same pressure. So it is C to D, second intercooler. At point D, the air now enters into the high pressure cylinder where it is compressed. So that is D to 2M. This is the third stage compression process. It means if we follow or if we use the multi-stage compression process, then the process will be 1 to A to B, B to C, C to D and D to 2M. So what will be the work required to drive the compressor? Let us see. Work required to drive the compressor for the multi-stage case will be 1, A, B, C, D, 2M, 3, 4 and 1. That area will be the work required to drive the compressor. Now if we compress the air in a single cylinder and if it is an adiabatic process, what will be the work done? Then the work done will be, or work required to drive the compression will be 1, 2 days, 3, 4 and 1. And if it is isothermal, then the work required to drive the compression will be the 1, 2 days, 3, 4 and 1. So can you say that if we compress the air in multi-stage compression, then the diagram is nearer to which line? Whether it is nearer to isothermal or whether it is nearer to the adiabatic? Yes, it is nearer to the isothermal. So work required to drive the compressor in multi-stage case is nearer to the isothermal. Hence, it requires the less work to be given to the compressor if we use the multi-stage reciprocating compressor. Advantage of multi-stage reciprocating compressor: it reduces the work required to drive the compressor, as that we have studied. It improves the volumetric efficiency for the given pressure ratio. Due to intercooling, less overall heat is generated, because due to intercooling the air is cooled at every stage, and due to that less heat is generated than single stage compressor, and due to that it makes the multi-stage more efficient. And due to less temperature or less heat generation, it provides the effective lubrication, or lubrication will be easy. Large multi-stage air compressors are capable of pressurizing more air. So large quantity of air can be compressed if we go for the multi-stage compressor rather than a single stage compressor. Less heat generated by the multi-stage compressor means less wear and tear of the cylinder and piston, and due to that it reduces the maintenance cost of the reciprocating compressor. And so it reduces the overall cost of the compressor. Kindly ask your queries into the comment box of the video. Kindly like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.